Braincake is a delicious, sweet nourishment created by combining 2 or more grains.
Oh, yummy, yummy in my tummy.
Don't you fucking call
you
me
bummy.
God damn it. I knew it was coming.
I've
Did you
been
call him
making-
cummy?
No, that's the next one I'm going to use for sure.
No, that's not. I'm not cummy. I'm not bummy. I'm Big Jimmy. I'm Big Money Jimothy, man. We established.
You big money B, big money bub.
Big money.
Big Money Bub.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we got big money bub. We got Big Daddy Ham,
Yes, sir.
and we got Juicy Jur.
I was gonna say Sweet Daddy Jer, like
Juicy Jer sounds good.
Juicy Jerry Bear. What
The
do you
tasty
think?
Juicy Jer
uncle.
Bear.
Yeah.
Juicy Jer the burr.
The bear.
The Ver.
I called you the tasty uncle. I'm sorry.
The taste.
The tasty
I'm not an uncle. I'm an uncle.
Yeah.
You should say that to him.
Yeah.
I can't be that either because I
I'm
don't
just
have no
amusing
siblings.
myself. I'm amusing myself. Best thing I do.
Yep, that's what happens, man.
Braincake, where you just listen to us entertain ourselves.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I think that's the only thing that could really keep it going at this point, because clearly we've been doing this for like a fucking year and a half. How long have we been doing
A
this
year
now?
and a half.
Yeah, it would be a year and a half.
That's what I was going to say.
A little over
But,
at this
yeah.
point.
And almost no interaction from any of you motherfuckers, if you even exist out there. But you know what? We're doing it because we like it. And hop along, man. Hop
Hop along.
How long were we going?
Are you being ableist right now?
No, I didn't mean that. Please don't cancel me, man.
Are we getting some pogo sticks, man? Are we all hopping to the same place?
I recommend listening to this podcast while pogoing.
You should.
Yeah.
Earpods in, pogo, go up for it.
Oh, unless you're in a Tremors situation in which a giant worm's going to eat you if you pogo.
How often is that going to be an issue?
Do
I
they
don't
sense
know,
a
man.
pogo?
Fucking, there's some
my
weird
question.
shit out there. It's braincake.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet jumping on a pogo stick would be more fun in like California, where they're used to seismic activity.
Oh, well, hey, I wonder what it would. I wonder if anybody's been pogoing and had an earthquake happen.
I don't know.
Does
That's
it go
a very interesting
super fast?
It's like a jackhammer.
Does it take the impact?
Oh,
Or would it be like on the trampoline when someone jumps and like steals your jump and you
That'd
just
be
hit
the
the
bomb.
ground?
I never thought of it that way.
I mean, it probably wouldn't be the bomb, but
Because it's a sound wave traveling through the ground.
I feel
Yeah.
like I've had nightmares like that or something.
I think we
That's
just
how you
fixed the
lose
whole
gravity
problem.
and go flying into space.
You
That's
shut
the whole
your
problem with
fucking
LA.
mouth.
Just put everything on a trampoline. No more problem.
And then the first earthquake, everything bounces up into the sky and comes crashing down.
Hey, if you're from California, let us know if that works. Put your
Yeah.
house on a trampoline.
Elon Musk put the money into it, man. Trampolines
Musk
to
don't
help
live
with
in
the earthquakes.
California no more, though, man. He fucked off to Texas.
Yeah.
As long as you come back down, man, that's all I'm concerned about. As long as we can come back down from this.
Just
Why is
imagine,
everybody
Jim.
leaving
You're
California?
floating away. Things are getting smaller, and the sound is just getting quieter.
You shut your mouth over there. You shut your fucking mouth, you monster! I don't want. No, we're not floating off into space. We're going to come back down gently. There is no rapture-like event happening. This isn't happening.
Like you get all the way up there and you're just sucking for air like a fish out of water.
Oh.
You know, that's not even what bothers me. It's like, man, I just want to come back down.
He's just flailing
let me
because
down.
it's just not happening for him.
Yeah.
He's just like in a swimming pool. He can't surface and he can't dive. He's
I
just
have
there.
I have no control of the situation.
Yeah.
There's no gravity.
What's that song? Gravity.
Gravity.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I forgot who sings that. John Mayer.
John Mayer. Yeah. Yeah, John Mayer. Bad man.
He has a punchable face.
He has a punchable face.
I mean-
very disheartening thing to say.
Honestly,
I
his
mean,
music
it's
is
a
guilty
brutally
pleasure.
honest thing to say.
I mean,
I suppose.
let's just go over it, man. Who do you think? Who you guys think has the most punchable faces?
Everyone.
Everyone. Good answer. Good
Like
answer.
what? Celebrities, musicians?
Anybody
No,
that's ever been in existence.
let's go with
I don't care if
musicians.
you want
Let's-
to say Ben Franklin.
Let's
No, I wouldn't punch him.
man, come on. Let's limit this round to
Man,
musicians.
I can't say that I really know a whole lot of musicians.
Okay.
Limit it to a musician.
Okay.
Limit it to one musician that you
A
really want to
musician with the most punchable face. Wow. God, that's a good question. You know, Steven Tyler actually has a pretty punchable face. I mean,
Have you heard his country music though? I mean, it suits him in country music.
Wait,
He had one song I liked off that album.
more reasons.
Country?
More
Yes.
reasons to punch him in the face,
He
right?
did country.
Am I fucking Rip Van Winkle? When did that happen?
We're talking musicians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lead singer of Puddle of Mud.
But oh yeah.
It was-
Aaron Lewis?
no.
Oh wait, no. Oh, I'm sorry. I heard Stained in my head. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me.
That's really kicking somebody while they're down to want to punch.
I
Aaron
guess we
Lewis
figured
in the
out
face.
Jimothy's.
He's always down.
Well, what the fuck is the vocalist name for Puddle of Mud?
I don't know. Remember that
knows?
video you showed me on the podcast?
Oh, how could I forget?
I forgot his name. That's how much I don't care.
Well, I
He has a
certainly
punchable
don't.
face.
I certainly don't.
He in the thumbnail that in the picture we used for him, he's like literally biting his like bottom lip. How can you even do that while you're singing? How do you ever get in? What are you? Oh, I guess a fuck, like a F word. Like,
That shit like Beavis does, dude, when he's trying to hold in a laugh or he's biting his
Oh, my
lip
God.
just to be quiet.
What about celebrities? Who would you punch in the face?
Man, I ain't even
I got
got you
one
my
right now.
musician
Yeah, I
yet,
know,
homie.
right?
Come on.
Slow down.
Slow down.
It's a fast circle jerk. Come on.
No, it ain't, bro. We ain't going anywhere. Calm down.
right.
Fuck. God damn, dude. I want to punch a lot of people.
Well, man.
No, actually, I already have it for you. I don't even have to think much more into it. Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan.
Yeah, I could.
I would-
You've
I
bitched
would-
about him forever.
I would tiger knee Bob Dylan in his
See-
fucking stupid head.
Here's the thing. I think we're coming at this at different angles. At least I am. Steven Tyler is an okay guy. I'm just saying specifically his face is punchable. See, Bob Dylan, is it his arrogance that makes him punchable? Or is it does he just have a punchable face? That is the question.
Jim just don't like him.
Yeah,
No.
see, so you have to choose somebody with just a punchable, just their face.
No, his face is very punchable.
Okay,
man.
all right, okay. I was just making
Have
sure.
you ever seen We Are the World?
We are the world.
Yeah, he knows. He knows about it.
Yeah,
You don't know.
I don't know what does he do with that.
He exists.
He just, his facial expressions, right? Because his facial expressions exude like my shit smells not only like roses, but it tastes delicious too. Like that's the facial expression he exudes.
Man, I got one for you. It's more balanced and fair.
Okay.
Fred Durst.
Fred Durst, yeah.
Extremely punchable human being.
Good
He looks
answer.
very punchable. Anyone who wears a backwards cap can get punched in the fucking face. I'm about to break your fucking face tonight, Fred.
Give me something to break.
Fred.
If you want to get like,
Even though I like Fred Durst.
If you
John
wanna-
Bon Jovi.
if you want to get early,
Oh,
what does he even look like?
like you'd think Bon Jovi would look like.
Yeah,
I
like
just wanna
Steven
punch him.
Tyler's son.
Okay, that's pretty much what I imagine. I imagine long hair. So
He's living on
I don't know.
prayer.
When I think of Bon Jovi, I just think of that stupid song off of like Now 8 or whatever, Live My Life.
I feel like Kiwi's mother is crying
And
off
I just
in the
wanna-
distance hearing your words.
I'm sorry.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's okay. She
Mama Kiwi.
doesn't mind.
What about Lars from Metallica?
That's
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
that's,
a
a
great
very
one.
punchable face.
that's a great one.
That's a good answer.
Can I just say it on the record?
Sure.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll throw it down there,
You
man.
may be the most successful rock band, quote, from Lars. I love Metallica, but you knew shit. Lars, you're not the greatest drummer.
No. Lars thinking he's a good drummer is like Ringo
has to
Starr
tell
thinking
you.
he's a good drummer.
He has to tell you
contributed.
he's the greatest drummer in the world. And if you
Yeah.
have to do that, you're not the greatest drummer.
Yeah.
I contributed to the band.
I played a very simple drum pattern over the stuff.
It's pretty much
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like Rob Zombie.
I
Fucking
played left-handed on a right-handed kit.
AC/DC suffers from that same thing though. Like AC/DC, man.
But you know what?
Jeez Louise.
For the era that they all started, I mean, that was the hardest, well, not the hardest, but in their specific
Yeah.
genre that they were targeting, their audience, that
It's
was,
true.
The hardest you could expect them to listen to.
Yeah.
If
It was
you're
all hair metal and shit.
if you're familiar, he may not be hair metal, but he even I feel like he may have dabbled in glam in his early days.
Who?
Look, I don't know if everyone in here is familiar with the name Gigi Allen,
50
Yeah,
Cent.
of
but I'm
course.
pretty
50
sure
Cent has a very punchable face.
Gigi Allen doesn't ring a bell for
No.
ham.
I was.
Give me an example of something he's been involved with.
Oh, I could pull up a. He has a
Oh no! Don't pull up
He-
any fucking Gigi.
listen, man. He has a great live performance.
Oh yeah, he's got quite the
Who
phenomenal.
is he? I'm lost on this one.
Okay, we'll show you, man. Okay, let's pull up some Gigi Allen.
Oh, my
very
God, here we go, guys.
very critically acclaimed.
Chocolate rain.
You know,
Was he punk?
that
Was he
him?
like?
No, I
was
don't
he?
know.
Was he a punk musician? Was that what
What,
he was
is,
known
what the
for?
fuck is?
Oh no.
Oh man, he would dazzle the audience
What was
with
the
like
name of the band he was in?
Gigi Allen.
That was it.
Yeah,
His name.
is Gigi Allen and the Murder Junkies? Is that right? Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
Gigi
Oh,
Allen
man.
and
Is
the
he
Murder
wearing a
Oh,
speedo?
wow.
I mean,
talk
Is that what I'm
about.
looking at right now?
I am an old punk fan, but I mean,
This is in Knoxville, Tennessee. What
I mean,
the hell?
dude, you could have quite the experience at this show. You could go and watch him shit in his hand
What is
and watch
going
him
on here?
throw it at you.
I'm not about fecal throwing.
Dude, he's
Oh.
about it. Let him, and he rubs it on himself, and he's having a good
Well,
time.
look, guys, this video is inappropriate.
Oh
for
my
some
God,
viewers.
this is 50 minutes.
I
Fuck you! I'm
understand.
not
Oh my
watching a whole damn Gigi.
Well, you don't have to play the whole thing. You can just like play a bit of it.
Boy, YouTube, I've
Okay.
seen this man's penis in quite a few.
Yeah, YouTube. Oh look, see, he's
Well, I mean,
patriotic. He's wearing an
He's got
American
that going for
flag.
him. Don't spit on him.
Well, he's
But he
I mean, it
has
is
to.
punk.
I mean, I do. Gigi Allen is one of those like dark figures in like fucking rock history. Just some of the shit he was involved with.
Oh.
There's-
Is he naked
His
now?
antics
Is that
just-
what's happened?
his antics spiraled out of control the further he fucking.
That's punk, baby.
Oh,
well, you know,
Oh, if
there's
you-
a fine line between I'm punk rock, I'm tagging the walls, and between like I'm shitting and trying to hug you as an audience member.
Well, hats off to you if you can shit on command.
That's true.
Shit. Oh.
I mean, I feel like the
Oh, that sounds
motherfucker
like,
like
very disgusting.
there was like
Is this,
fucking
is this-
assaults
is that
and
what's happening right now? Is he gonna shit on the man?
Oh,
What the fuck?
he's certainly
Oh,
doing
wow.
something. He's quite.
Is he
the-
naked now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is he naked?
Oh, he's eating
Oh.
his shit. Was
Oh.
what he was doing.
There you go, man.
Very
Get that
something.
shit, dude.
He's doing the fucking.
There he is. Yeah,
Yeah,
come
rub
on,
it on.
face.
You're gonna get pink eye. Don't do that. And just start punching people.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. He's having a great time.
He needs some
Oh
teeth.
my god.
Wow.
Kids, this is why you don't do drugs.
That's like some.
You
green-
want a perfect example of
green
someone
shit.
not to be
God.
like. This is who you don't idolize.
Yeah,
You should
please,
avoid
God.
being someone like this.
For those
Use
of you,
them as an example of why not to do whatever they were doing.
folks, this man is. Gigi Allen's face is completely caked.
Covered in shit.
It's
human
caked.
feces.
caked.
He literally shit in the floor and then like bent over butt ass naked and
He rubbed his
scraped it up.
hands together
Yeah.
and then smeared it on his face. What?
Oh,
It's like he's smearing
oh
a clay.
my God, Jesus Christ!
I mean, he's nowhere near this. I don't, you know.
He's just
As
trying to
far as
dissolve some
mythical
beard
creatures
balm.
goes, I don't think.
It's not about the music at
Is
this
it, does
point.
he have a heart on now?
Yeah, dude,
I mean,
this is fucking
what the-
exciting.
That's
Nothing-
what gets his rocks off.
nothing.
By the way,
turns
I
me
don't
on
see
more.
anything.
So yeah, he
No.
He said, "I see
He's
all."
got shit in his pubes.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
man.
okay,
dude.
no, he's wearing a thong. Okay, he's
No,
not naked.
no,
Now he's
no,
rolling
no, he's
around on the
naked.
floor.
No, Jer, that
Is it
Ham
blurred?
Ham is
That's-
right. That is shit.
No, it's
in
not.
his-
Shit on his
dick.
bush.
Shit on his dick. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
man.
you know that happens.
And I seen it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I've just seen it
wiggle.
flopping around. That's just guys.
What are you doing, YouTube?
I would
I
not
mean,
advise you
you
to
know
look
what?
this video.
You know what? He does have a punchable face, but I'd
This is-
rather have it clean.
Look at that.
Yeah,
He's got
just
shit on his
admire
chest,
it.
shit on his face. That's somebody you curb stomp.
That's a long day at the office.
He walks up to a girl after the show and he's like, "Sit on my face," and she's like, "Oh, you want me to sit on your face?" And he's like, "No, shit on my face."
Oh, yeah. Shit on the floor. Yeah, you know.
I want you to shit so hard on my face.
That's enough, Gigi Allen. Well, that's enough to never make monetization money ever again on YouTube. So,
What a great time, though. Can you imagine being some of those lovely audience attendance members that just got lost in the midst of a G.G. Allen show.
You know what? It would be a memorable fucking show.
Especially that
Oh,
night
you'd
in
never forget it.
particular.
Yeah.
Because
I think they underestimated what he was going, like the length or what can I say, the exaggeration of his performance, I guess, or like his
the
theatrics.
escalation of his antics.
Yeah,
Dude, like, can you imagine if, like, you know, it only, the mild parts were the only parts that got spread? Like, dude, this guy's crazy. You got to go to his concert. He, like, breaks milk jugs. And then you get there and he's just, like,
rolling around
shitting
and
on-
shit on the floor.
And you get there, man, and like his shows have had like assaults and sexual assaults, all this going on.
Yeah.
And he encourages it.
I'm not
Yeah.
about that.
No,
And,
no.
I mean, he's an anarchist.
Like
it
that's what I'm
sounds
saying. Like he's like the truest form of an anarchist.
And it just goes
And
to
that's-
show you the perfect example of why anarchy is kind of a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, like, granted, that may
Society
be a way
would
more.
still deal with someone like that,
Well-
even if there were no laws.
Yeah,
That kind of relates back to what I told him a while back about punk. Is it kind of started as a skinhead scene?
yeah,
It's like
That's-
anarchists
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. There's a lot of that in punk music. I don't know why. Like, how the fuck did that get tied in? And actually, I'm pretty sure he was like super Nazi-ish,
Yeah.
right? G.G. Allen?
yeah, oh yeah.
Like,
As
so
far as
A big surprise.
yeah, shock.
I guess punk music has always like had political
Well, it's
elements
anti.
to
Right.
it.
That's what it is. It's
so, like,
anti-establishment, anti-whatever music.
You
Yeah.
seen the suburban kids get into it like Green Day? And they start their own, like, we're just going to jump around and punch each other in the face. We don't have to shit on each other, though.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I want to see Billy Joe Armstrong shit on people live on stage. He pulls down his little black skinny jeans and like bends over and shits on all the.
I don't
on
think he
all
pulled them
God
down.
teens.
I guess the hardest thing he ever did was, I think it was Woodstock 99. When they was like people was throwing mud on stage because it was raining, and he started throwing mud back. That was the hardest thing he's done.
That was also the infamous Woodstock that had Limp Bizkit's performance, where like
And that's when Woodstock ended.
fucking there was like
Wasn't
6 or
ICP
7.
all-
It was
Also there.
Woodstock in name only.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's like 6 or 7 assaults that took place during that.
Yeah, see, Woodstock
Bizkit
in name
I mean,
only.
but
It's infamous.
It's also the Insane Clown Posse's only performance at a Woodstock was 99.
but you invite that many people into an area and with a lot of
And
drugs.
don't control
They
them.
didn't have any problems in Danbury, England, and they do it every year. Far more people than that show up.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's
They
the,
didn't have that problem at Woodstock originally.
No, like
and
that
far
was
more
just
people
No, that
showed
was
up.
free love, man. Everybody knew what they was getting into.
that was a fluke of a year for Woodstock.
so it's
It
kind
was Woodstock in name only.
yeah.
That was trying.
It was a concert.
Trying to be
That's
original.
the best way he just worded it. It was a concert. It was just a fucking. It's a concert festival. It's not what it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, it's just about
You're
pulling
not
the
camping
name.
out there. Like,
Nope.
people aren't just sitting around on towels camping out and shit all day.
Yeah.
Granted, Woodstock was well before any of us, like the original Woodstock. Like
Hey,
Jesus
man,
Christ.
wouldn't that have been a time, though?
Yeah,
What a
have-
time to be alive.
I
For sure.
recently met someone that was at the original Woodstock, and he explained to me. He said they were selling tickets for months, but the reasoning there were so much people was like they heard there was a music show and they just showed up.
Yeah, there was
That's the
like a
whole
fence
reason.
around it, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Like the original Woodstock. No, I can't remember. I know the story is like it was a small town.
Mm-hmm.
People started
Was
to
it
get
New York?
No, the story is there was like some hippies. Wait, am I thinking about Danbury? Yeah, I'm thinking about Danbury. But yeah, Woodstock was basically like there was going to be a live show, and then people started just showing up, and eventually there was no fence, and people didn't
Wow.
leave for
That's insane.
a while.
So they're just like, hey man, we're here, and we ain't leaving.
When you do acid and
And it was also-
mushrooms, when you do acid,
It was against the Vietnam War too. You have to remember that it was an anti-war concert.
That's true.
yeah, it had a purpose.
Yeah.
And then it just became a cash cow like everything else that once had a purpose does.
John Fogerty is known saying that it was like 2 a.m. when they finally went on stage. And like they've lost most audio from that concert because of the rain damage that was going on from all the rain and stuff. And he's like, we was out there playing our hearts out, and we played like I think it was Fortunate Son, and then it got real quiet. And he said, "Is there anybody out there? Are you still with us?" And he said there was one guy as far as you could see, like just waving, "We're still with you, John." Like that's badass to me.
Yeah, it is, man.
I wish we could pull off something like that again because it was such a great experience. We still talk about it, 50 years later,
Yeah.
51 years later?
The thing is, the whole scene of concerts has changed though due to cell phones.
Well, not
Like-
only that, it's changed because it's a money making machine.
Right.
Yeah.
And back then,
No money was made off Woodstock.
no,
That was just for the music.
And I mean,
to bring people together.
At least back then, the album sales mattered.
I really don't think
that is
it's
true. But see, now you got streaming, so it's an entirely different landscape. You could still have Woodstock
Right.
and not charge any money for it because people are going to subscribe. If Spotify and YouTube and companies like that would actually pay the musicians a decent fee for the streams that happen.
They don't make
Yeah.
any
Then-
money off the music they write.
No, they don't
Unless
make no
you
fucking money
really
off of
read
it.
that contract and negotiate that you
That's
own the
why I
rights to your
think.
music.
That's why I think peer-to-peer sharing music is probably the best fucking thing to ever happen to music. Because how else will you find new shit other than like an algorithm just randomly fucking giving you shit because you just like that genre? But then you're locked into that one. How do you find new shit like something that's not even in your genre but you like it?
It bothers me in a way that people are like, "Oh, I love this song. I love this singer and stuff." I'm like, "Do you know any other songs?" "No, I just know this one song. I like their T-shirt."
Man, just do what I do. Consciously go out of your wheelhouse.
Now look,
Yeah.
I'll be honest. There's some bands that I have only ever heard one song from, but that's fine to me because that's probably the only song I'm gonna like. I don't really dive into a lot of musicians' libraries. Once I listen to their song, I'll listen to any new stuff that comes out after the song that I like a lot of times, but I don't really go backwards unless I start going and it really intrigues me.
It's got to be something you really like.
Yeah, I got to
Yeah.
be really into it.
I give everything about a fair shake. I'll always go in more than one. I'll go at least an album or so. At least if I'm
Like-
at least mildly curious.
Yeah, I mean, the album that the song that I like is on, I'll check it out. And then, if I like 2 or 3 songs off that album, I'm like, okay, well, I might check out a couple more songs. But if that's the only song I like off that album, I'm like,
I feel like it forces artists to we got to push an album. We got to have album sales. Have this one hit song that they're gonna love the music video for, and you'll buy the album. But I'm still that guy. I heard AFI, that Miss Murder song. I'm like, I love the album art. I bought the album. Never heard anything else from it until I listened to the album, and I'm still that guy. I love having a physical copy of something I like or just want to try.
Yeah. I mean, for sure. And I think, honestly, as far as physical copies go, probably vinyls sell better than
Yes.
CDs now at this
Vinyls are
point.
back, baby.
Yeah.
Man,
Yes, they are.
It's because, all the best parts of an album to me are, of course, the album art. I love album art. I love, books and stuff inside. Stuff that, you can touch and read and look at, and, a vinyl, a really well-done vinyl.
You remember when CDs used to come with posters?
Yeah.
Or just little clippets you could hang on your wall? Look at vinyls for an example. You'd get it, and there'd be a whole big-ass poster you could put on the wall. And
Yeah.
I love that shit.
some of them come looks like a goddamn atlas.
Yeah, there's
do
something.
you know why they stopped making vinyls?
Why?
Because of the audio quality.
Well, that's true, but I love the pops and the cracks, man.
Yeah.
It feels right to me, man.
And you're one
Yeah.
of those people.
I tell you, man, I like the idea more of
You know what I think?
what
I think they should update the vinyl record.
Well,
maybe they should.
We have
Right,
CD
yeah.
players. All you would have to do is have a reader or a laser, a CD laser on the end of the thing that reads the vinyl, and it's just a giant fucking CD, but it's a vinyl.
the biggest problem with vinyl is
Yeah.
dust and scratches. You accidentally drop that needle.
But it's a raw
Yeah.
recording, the needle moves and carves out the track in the vinyl. That's why.
Yeah.
But what
It's
were you
all-
going to say, Jim?
It's all encumbersome.
How the fuck
It's
does
all
that work,
encompassing.
though? You know what I'm saying? Can anybody explain to me how just by putting grooves into a piece of plastic, you
it's
can
like-
get music out of it?
It's little etches they put in it, and it scratches that sound, dude.
That
I don't
is
I don't
so-
get it either, but it's cool.
Yeah, that is so fucked
I
up.
think it's, I don't know. I'd have to look up how a phonograph
A
thing.
CD makes more sense to me, but I know the technology is just as complex.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean-
really.
I feel like records make you listen to the whole thing because you got to get really close,
Yeah.
pick it up, and set it in between that little space.
Yeah.
And you'll pick your song. A CD is like next. You're skipping
But
through it.
that's what you see. But I mean, on the disc, it's the exact same fucking format. It's just a
Right.
never-ending audio track.
Except you can just press and get that.
Exactly, and the laser just jumps because at the beginning of it, it tells it, "Hey, this is the chapter on this CD. These are all the tracks."
Yep.
And the CD player goes, "Okay."
People are like too ADHD anymore to like listen to full albums, you know, because like you can just
boring.
you just like click through an album when it comes out almost, you know, like
Yeah.
if you have a streaming service.
That's what I do. I'll still listen to it. I just jump around on it.
Yeah, and sometimes shit just takes time to grow on you too.
I will listen to it from start to finish because I feel like that's the story the artist wants to tell. That's why the tracks are in that
Yeah.
order.
I mean, some
Yeah.
albums I will do that with, knowing it going in though. But a lot of them, you can generally tell if it's going to be like a freaking what the fuck are they called?
Just like a compilation album of
I mean, not a compilation, but like a
Like a storytelling type album.
like Mastodon type of album.
Well, no, I mean,
like their
that's not-
thematic album.
I mean, not even like
Yeah.
that, but like just a random album that someone puts out. There's a reason those artists chose to put the songs in that order.
yeah,
Yeah.
say like an ICP Joker card. I'm going to listen to it from start to finish
I
Yeah.
mean,
because it's
Right.
yeah, it's a themed album. Like I'm going to listen to it from start to finish because it's just how it meant to
You
be.
said
but-
Mastodon a minute ago.
Yeah.
Dude, every song on every album they've ever made is just absolutely beautiful. And it all ties in together with that story they're trying to tell. I absolutely love that shit.
Yeah.
I enjoy Mastodon. I really have to be in a mood though because I don't listen
it's
to
almost like Dream Theater.
Prog is something I
Yeah.
bounce on like on some days. I just can't do.
You
I
got to
can't do it every day.
set time for Mastodon.
Mhm.
You can't
Yeah.
just commit to one song.
Well, my
Yeah.
attention span's got to stay on it for a little while, and sometimes it's not the best thing for me.
It's like me and some of the electronic music I like. Like I have to be in a certain mood to listen to some of it.
I'll tell you though, like with
Synthwave,
vinyls and
I'll listen to all
CDs,
the time, but
I would tell you just before you jump away from it completely, I would just do away with all physical media entirely. I like the idea
oh
of
my
it.
God,
I
you're-
like
you're-
the idea of physical media better than I do actually having it.
Yeah.
they should just transition to flash drives.
It's like I
Make life
wish
so much easier.
I wish there was a way I could keep my physical copies without them just being so fucking cumbersome and in the way.
Like, yeah.
Because I have nothing to play them on, really. And it's like I just don't have. I have access to all the same stuff I listened to then on my phone now.
Yeah.
Like I still have them, but it's like at the same time I really wouldn't want them, and I can't imagine having vinyls because it's like fucking crates.
Imagine how much
Yeah.
music you have right now.
I basically
Oh, yeah.
just buy physical copies from artists who I feel like genuinely need the money. Like Kanye West, for example, one of my favorites, but Kanye don't need my fucking money. I don't
He
think.
don't need nobody
at the end of the day.
Honestly,
But,
going to concerts are the only time I ever buy an album like that anymore.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
literally
That's
because
where they
that's
make their money.
I mean, I'm there,
Yeah.
I'm there, and they happen to be playing there, and I'm like, well, fuck it. Here you
Yeah.
are. I'm gonna buy this shit. I've done that with a few bands. Could I tell you their names right off the top of my head? Not really.
Yeah.
And some of them I've just completely forgotten in my memory, and just because I've bought them.
Just goes
It's
into
like-
your CD.
Now, like I do have a couple of CDs. I'm gonna lie. I don't like owning CDs because I feel like I live in the fucking 21st century. Music is digital now.
Like Shattered Sun was like one of the last albums I ever bought, and that was because I'd seen them live, and I'd never heard of them before.
Yeah.
It was like it was $10, and why not? It was signed, so
I've never
Yeah.
owned a lot of CDs anyway, but that's just been me. I've always stored digital music because
Mm-hmm.
you know.
I mean, you can just have. It's just so much easier to get a hold of. But it's like, but once you have that, whatever you had those files on, if you lose that, I mean, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing that sucks about it. That's how. I mean, there's a term lost media for a reason.
Yeah.
Just because there's just a vast wasteland of shit that we've lost over time that we have no idea where the hell it is or where we could get it from.
Well,
It's just gone. Like,
let me play devil's advocate here, though.
okay, master.
How safe are the places where we put our songs and our videos and our pictures and stuff now? Like, think about the stuff that we put on MySpace that like we thought was like forever, but it's
gone,
digital,
baby.
so it's just like it's
Oh, of
gone.
course, man. I got fucking hacked. All those pictures I had, they're gone.
Yeah,
Every
Everybody-
single one of them, because that's where most of my shit was, and I learned my lesson with that. Do I
Everybody
miss?
that had a Yahoo account.
Everybody needs to
don't-
do backups, and backups require an essential of 3 things. Is like you can do a backup on person, but you need an offsite backup somewhere. Something that does not get destroyed if your house burns down.
Yeah.
But it cannot be the only copy of your data.
And you also
I'm
have
terrible
to
for
be
that.
fairly. I don't know.
You have to be vigilant about backing your shit up. If you don't
Yeah.
actively do it, you're just, because our life is all digital now, you're just
Yeah.
asking for forgotten memories.
But people put shit off like that. Like people put off going to the fucking eye doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't
Can't
even
see
want to.
shit.
People
but
want convenience.
I can't make time for that. Like that's not something I'm willing to make any time
I think
for.
we should stop using phones as computers, and we should actually go back to using fucking computers where you had control over it and you could physically back it up on an external hard drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's literally
if I
drag
can
and drop.
see, I'm blind as hell.
My problem with Apple. Like, I got some pictures on there. I really don't want to transfer from a cloud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
Hey.
What's that even mean, Hambo?
Well,
That's kind of
let's
devious.
just say
Yeah.
there might be a sexy picture of me just sitting there with my balls out. I really
Thank
don't want.
God that's what you were talking.
Not. Oh my God,
look
no.
here.
What do you think?
why do you just have a picture of yourself with
Yeah,
your balls
bro.
out,
I'm not
Hambo?
saying me. I'm giving an example of protecting my significant
Okay,
other.
yeah.
You know what
I
I mean?
understand.
We all have photos like that on our phone.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
all
talking
of
to
them.
every one of you out there. You know you do it.
If they're lucky enough, I guess.
I mean, I take the picture, but I don't ever save it.
I sometimes have
Just
porn
say-
links that I forget to erase on my phone.
You sometimes
Brave
might
browser.
take a dick pic
And then
just
the
to
private
try to get a
tab.
different angle, just to see what it
Incognito.
looks like
Indeed.
from a
Right.
different angle.
In Brave, so I don't even get tracked for that shit. They don't know what the fuck's going on.
But it's just passing it over the internet is what gets me. I'm like,
Yeah.
I really don't trust that shit.
It's encrypted.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. It's,
I mean, and the Pentagon's
mean,
been hacked before. My
I know
phone-
Apple can look at your iCloud account and tell you how many photos you have.
Jim's Facebook was, solid as a rock for years. Gone in a day.
To be fair, I will say that it was my fault that I was asleep at 3 a.m.
what?
Jim,
It
I
was
expect
my
you to
fault. I deserved it.
be. I expect you to be asleep at 3 a.m.
I didn't.
There has to be more to the story because they had to be able to verify your email.
I don't know what you're talking about. Please.
His Facebook hack
My Facebook hack.
What do you mean you?
was asleep.
I was
when it
asleep
happened.
when it happened.
Oh yeah.
Like a normal
when I was
American.
getting
And he got the
Yeah.
emails about it. So that means they had to click that fucking email and say,
Oh.
yes, I'm changing my password. And yes, I'm confirming that I'm changing my email address.
Didn't they text you like, hey, somebody's in your email?
It's like, hey,
We're going to let them.
we're just gonna let you know.
I mean, there has
You're signing in from somewhere else that you've never been, but hey, man, come on in and we'll let you have access to this account. It's fun.
Those dirty
Shit
fuck.
in my mouth, Gigi Allen.
If you're wondering, I do not have a Facebook. I haven't had one in 5 years. For
Well,
that
I'm
very
proud
fucking
of you.
reason.
I've not had one in 1 month now. Let me tell you something. I'm so goddamn happy.
I have
about
one,
it.
but I
Yeah.
practically don't have one. So
How many dinners have you missed out on that people's cooked? I'm so sick of like everybody
Joke's
posting
on
their
you.
bullshit.
I don't eat.
Hey, thanks for telling me you're out of town. I'm gonna rob you now, not me. I'm just saying, why do you got to tell everybody where you're fucking at all the
Yeah.
time?
I
Yeah.
need the world to know my location so they can find me and abuse me.
oh my
that way
god.
it's
Falling for
Kids
that
ask you.
shit.
We
It's
can-
all about marketing. Stop falling for bullshit, you dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Bam.
That's what he's saying.
Honestly, like social media is people marketing themselves.
Yeah.
That's basically what social media is. It's like, how can I project the best version of myself and sell myself to
Yeah.
you for likes?
Like, how many people got catfished just over Facebook?
Remember,
Oh,
you're,
dude,
you're not
you know.
selling yourself for the lot. You're selling yourself for the data. So
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
saying, how much data can I give you to make it interesting enough to make more money off of my data?
Yeah. Well, that's what's happening on the larger scale, but what keeps it going at the bottom is everybody who just keeps.
Yeah, the curtain that everybody's in front of.
Everybody
the
now-
likes and shares and
Everybody now don't have
Yep.
a personality. They have two. They have that
Yeah.
person, that shitty person they are in real life, and that person they're trying to be with all the filters and the bullshit and the pictures they take.
Yeah.
Not only
Gram,
that, but just
Facebook,
like-
what have you.
Yeah.
I saved a cat today, but you didn't really tell the truth. You know?
Yeah.
You just saying that just to get attention, get likes, baby.
Yep.
Everyone wants their 15 seconds. That's what it is.
This
What
sounds
a-
true.
famous.
Twas a pity. Twas a pity.
I think it's funny that we all talk about Facebook, and most social media people or people that's doing things are on Twitter, and they're not really involved in Facebook.
Yeah.
They have a team that does their Facebook.
Dude, I want to
Yeah.
be so fucking involved in Facebook that I want its ads in my fucking face and my brain, bro.
Do you want
Yeah.
it back?
I
baby?
want it in my games, bro. Put it in my brain. Oculus Rift is doing it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude, you don't know about this?
This-
Facebook is testing ads in Oculus Rift games.
Hell yeah.
Was that like a Windows 98?
That's the more you know, buddy. I don't know what it is.
It sounded mysterious to
in
me.
his knowledge.
Yeah.
Sure.
But they are. It's fucking crazy, and they're just like blatantly in your face. Like if you're in VR, you know, that would just be like an ad being there instead of a poster.
Yeah. Now it's right in your brain.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I ultimately see society turning into is like everybody has these like Google glasses
Shocker.
that like show holograms and stuff, and like you put them on, and all of a sudden you can see like, oh, his name is Jeremy, and you can like click on him with your eyes and see like his likes and shit like that, and
You can see what he's into.
yeah. But you know what? It all comes at a cost, though. All that convenience. You just got to see some ads in your field of vision every now and then. You know, when you're fucking standing in line at the grocery store, it pops up a little ad, and it's like,
Use our coupon.
yeah, you
Dude,
like
it's
click X.
Without
no.
willingly, knowingly, you gave them information they've been dying
You
to
know what
hear
I've been
for
wondering
years.
is when is it going to become that when you go into like a convenience store or something, you can like watch ads to use the bathroom.
What?
Yeah, you got to watch a 30-second fucking ad before the door's unlocked in the bathroom.
take a dose,
Instead
man.
of paying 25 cents like
No,
you got
I mean,
to in some places or some shit.
Yeah.
It
You
comes
there
down
watch
to
an
like
ad, man. You gotta watch like. And sometimes if you really got a shit, man, you gotta sit there and watch like 2 30-second ads.
But
Yeah.
what it,
Like
Or
what?
VR, baby.
like the toilet seat don't open unless you watch this ad.
Yeah, man. Like otherwise, I mean, if you
Yeah,
shit on the
so-
floor, it's gonna cost a whole lot more.
That's invasive of privacy.
What if it got to the weird level of like McDonald's started being like, if you watch 20 minutes of ads, you will get a free Big Mac meal, and
No,
people would just stand
it
in
can't be
line
a free
on their
Big-
phone and watch ads
no,
for
bro.
20
They're,
minutes.
they're already tracking your meal on their
App.
new board, their menu.
Oh,
They
yeah.
only show you things that they think you want to order.
Can't be a Big Mac meal,
Based on
man.
your
It's gotta be
license
something.
plate.
It's gotta be something. You can't offer that big of a bargaining chip. It's gotta be just like a medium fries or something.
You watch this 30-second
That's
ad at McDonald's and you get a free cheeseburger.
Hell no,
Yeah.
man.
You know
It's
what I
gotta be. It's gotta be some. It's gotta be 20 minutes. It's gotta be like
That sounds too
a hell of
fair.
a lot of time.
30 seconds, I would probably do that. But see, that's how they get
But
you.
yeah,
Is
that's
it
the
starts with 30 seconds, and then
Right.
eventually they keep reeling it in farther and farther, and before you know it,
If you don't hit that skip button, you get an extra few minutes to shit. Maybe a couple squares
30
of toilet
seconds
paper,
get
you
you
know.
a condiment.
oh my god,
Yeah.
you know what fucking kills
And then you
me?
go from a condiment to a drink to a small fry
yeah.
to a small order of chicken nuggets to
It's all some they live shit, man.
Yeah.
How many gas
That's what it
stations?
all feels like. Is some they live shit advertising right in your freaking Oculus Rift,
Yeah.
your 4D, your 3D gaming, whatever the fuck, right in your eyeballs. Ads. Because if Facebook is doing it, it's not going to stop there.
no.
Like
Oh,
it's
God,
going to
no.
be everywhere.
Facebook sets the tone for
I don't
what
know.
everybody else is
Steam-
gonna do.
Steam's VR will probably not. But this is the thing. This is the scary thought: is that if VR is going to be any cheaper, the guy that's behind Oculus is like, ads are the way to go. It will force VR to be cheap, and if Facebook goes through with this and people are like, my kid's not going to care if they have to see ads in their VR games, and they buy them a $30 VR headset, and people are buying them left and right.
Well, guess what? They
then-
should be concerned because there's going to be a lot of parents with charges on their credit cards because their kids are going to click on those ads and buy shit all the time.
Indoctrination.
No, it'll be like Facebook ads.
I'm going to say this.
Does the
Yeah.
kitty want out?
I don't know.
Kitty.
The kitty wants out. Oh, by the way, we got a cat in here this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two cats.
I want to say two things. How many gas stations, convenience stores you go to is before you can make a purchase, you can get 50 to 75 cents off if you give us your phone number.
Yeah. Dude, you know what?
hate that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say that earlier. Like, not to be an old man and have that complaint, but like, honestly, why the fuck do you need my phone number?
That's
So
You
they
know what I
can
mean?
sell it and then give it
Because-
to a scam company.
Why do you need my email?
Right.
Why do you
I'm
need
just
my
buying
email,
cigs, man.
CVS? Why do you fucking need that?
I just want
We have
cigs and
to
a
start
pop. Come on.
tracking you somehow.
And it all it revolves right back to all social media stuff because it all does that too.
Yeah.
I mean, like the second you sign up for
That's
it,
why the
like you,
stores are
you
trying.
you sell your information and likeness to them.
Dude, that's
at
how
least
you
online.
Yeah, that's the only way you can do anything. I mean, you think about if you want to like sign up, like I don't know, you get any app, like I don't know, like
Any free app.
You'll have to create an account
Yeah.
and immediately give up your email before you can do anything. You know, before you even know if you like or trust the service, you just go based off of what you knew to begin with. Yeah, that's fucked.
Gas stations no longer give me a receipt.
Gas stations were how I found out about advertising in Oculus Rift.
I want to say,
I was pumping gas and I was being advertised as it was happening.
Oh my god,
like
yes.
Shell stations and stuff with the screen. Yeah.
That's Speedway for sure.
yeah. It's
like-
it's ads on ads
The
on ads.
convenience stores of Speedway.
Television said, "Oh, you thought you could escape us? You thought you could escape us in our commercials? Guess what? We're gonna quadruple. We're gonna multiply with each other, trifold, quadruple fold, and we're gonna invade your phone space, your game space.
Yeah.
We're gonna be everywhere you are.
I wanna
you can't
say-
escape us. You don't need the television anymore to see us.
I'd like to say, just so you know, when I see an advertisement for something, I'm not buying it because you ruined part of my life.
Guys, I'm gonna
Wasted my time.
I'm gonna break your heart here, but Game Pass tracks every game we play and how long we play them. That's how they keep it at such a cheap fucking cost.
Stop following us, man, and just let
Yeah.
us do our thing.
Stop following me, dude.
I mean,
Fuck.
you want cheap stuff, or do you want to still be struggling with like?
I don't need your shit. Just give me the gas and leave.
Just think about it
Give
though,
me the
man.
gas.
Right.
If you combined all of the data that has ever been collected from
Yeah,
us
definitely.
by all social media, by the games we play, by the stores we've given our emails to, combine all of that and you literally know everything about everybody. Fucking, how about maps data? How about that? Like your phone, you can like
Location data. As soon as you open Google Maps, it's like, hey, if you want to use this, turn on location,
Hey man, if you want to
and
break
it has
down,
to be precise.
you can break it down to an even more suburban type of level. If you wanted to say, like, it can come down to as simple as bumper stickers on your car. Like you could have no other form of identification but just posting
A QR code on the back of your car.
a QR code. I mean, like, take
Kid
any
on
bumper
board.
sticker. Like, if people were trying to find out shit about you, I mean, like, if you had your honor student of whatever school in your car, it's like, okay, so they got a kid that goes to this school, so they're in this vicinity, right? Like, this is a high level of paranoia. Listen,
Traffic cams.
Well, you're probably reaching a high level of paranoia after being broken into digitally.
They give you the bumper sticker. I got an honor student. You asshole. Fuck you. And it's like,
overtly
put
cautious.
I got to put it on my car or my kid's going to think I'm an ass, especially teachers now. Like,
Oh,
why didn't
which-
you put the sticker on your car? You're not proud of your son.
Are you
Yeah, I'm
ashamed?
proud of my son.
Are you ashamed of your son, Gerald?
No, Gerald's great. I just
Gerald's-
don't want fucking stickers on my truck, man.
Look, I
like-
love my son Gerald, but I don't want his fucking stickers
Well,
on my car.
Okay, here's one. Every
He
vehicle
don't pay for it.
every vehicle you buy, there's a sticker that's like ingrained into the paint that you can't take off that says where you bought that car.
Yeah, I
I'm not
have-
paying
Yeah.
paying you X amount of money for your fucking advertisement.
I've been meaning to get all those stickers off. I have 4 of them on my car.
Good
4.
luck.
$30,000 advertisement for a brand new car, basically.
Yeah, it's like, hey man, you just pay for this, but we need it.
Tim Short
You
really
got
needs that
bad boy, huh?
advertisement.
You know how it usually goes? Hey man, where'd you get your car?
Oh, believe
That's
me,
the
I'll,
first question you ask when someone gets a new car. Hey man,
Yeah.
where'd you get that?
yeah, believe me,
mean-
I'll let you know when you ask what my payments are every month.
The kitty really
Thanks
wants
to
out,
you.
I think.
When you buy a car like secondhand off somebody, do you need to put their shit on there like Crackhead Joe? Like it's on the side.
Dude, I would trustingly buy a vehicle from Crackhead Joe.
It got 70,000 miles, baby.
Baby, I bought quite a few vehicles from Crackhead Joe.
That was my fault.
Baby, Crackhead Joe's got a lot of good cars. Baby, he wheels and
Come on
deals like a
down.
television. Like
Have you
Ric
ever seen the
Flair.
commercials for that guy in London called Yandon?
Baby, I don't know who that fella is. I just know fucking Crackhead Joe.
Crackhead Joe.
He sold me my Oldsmobile, baby. He sure did.
Yeah. How long did it run?
Baby, I don't drive much, baby. I
About
drove
6
tank.
months.
Nothing drives like
Yeah.
an Oldsmobile.
I drove this building, baby.
How much did Crackhead Joe sell that to you for?
About $350, baby. He said he needs the money real bad, and he actually, baby, he said he'd take $175 for it if I'd buy it today. And I said, baby, goddamn, that's a hell of a deal, baby.
Did you even get it home?
Yeah, baby, I got it home. I mean, it smells like a fucking
Did you get it home by
aborted
pushing it?
fetus, baby, but I sure it drove okay. It had 315,000 miles on it, baby. It's a 1991 Oldsmobile, baby.
Oh yeah, that's a good year. That's a good year to get a car from.
Baby, that's 30 years old.
Yeah,
Ain't that
that's a
antique at
That's an antique, baby.
that's a
You get a
mature,
classic license plate.
very mature car.
Well,
Samson.
I'm a mature fella, baby.
Yeah.
I'm classy. I run a turtle shop, goddammit.
Do you want?
Hey, but I ain't
Yeah,
taking you
baby.
a while, baby. You don't buy a turtle, baby?
Yeah, I won't buy a turtle.
I run a turtle shop.
Kiwi, what you got pulled up over there, baby?
Well, actually, I was gonna give Samson one because we don't got a lot of time here for Samson to be around, but I do want Samson to. I want to give him an opportunity, for coming on this show. I want to let him, advertise his turtle business, just as an exchange to get him off of here. Samson, is that okay with you?
Baby, I was actually hoping I could talk about my turtle shop. That'd be pretty cool, baby. And,
Okay.
And it actually, baby, yeah. Oh, what's happening?
I was just gonna let you do a little quick advertisement, Samson.
Oh, boy, what's that mean? Oh,
Go ahead, it's your time to shine.
oh, boy.
Tell us about them turtles.
Hey, baby, come on down to Samson Turtle Shop. Hey, if you come on down here, baby, I promise you'll have a fun turtle, baby. They like water. They like to see some water, baby, and sometimes I like to feed them pebbles, baby. And they're pretty-
Okay.
And
all
baby,
right.
and if you come on down, baby,
What
I
color are
promise
they?
you, I ain't never heard of this now before, baby, but somebody told my cousin of mine that's got high speed internet, baby, got email. They told him, baby, if Samson sells one turtle, if you buy a turtle, baby, you will get a free 3-month subscription to audible.com, baby. So you
What
can
is going
have
on here?
books that are available, baby.
Samson,
Audible books,
Samson.
baby.
No,
Baby.
Samson. No.
Baby.
Here, Samson. Here. There you go. That's the applause.
What's
That
that?
was a great advertisement for what anybody could
Remember,
understand.
Samson's turtles, guys.
Baby,
Yeah.
I have more material.
What
baby.
color are they?
Jer was asking
Baby.
you the whole time what color they are.
But baby,
What
some
color?
of them's green, baby. Some of them's brown. Some of them's black, baby.
Some of them's dead, but
Now, some of them are dead, baby. I've had 3 of them pass away since I opened my shop.
some bitches don't move.
Well, baby, I've been feeding them rocks and shit, baby, but they ain't moving now.
This thing you got pulled up on the computer, just where you
Yeah,
paused the
man.
screen.
It's just a mom, right? This is the aristocrats joke. Mommed. Oh my God.
Baby,
If you're out there and you are a mom and you love us, please contact us. We
Is he
really
a
want
rapper,
you on
We're
the show.
dying to get a mom on this show. We're
That's
dead
the goal.
serious. That's the goal. And an Elvis impersonator, if you know one of those too.
That's a rabbit, baby.
That cat wants an Elvis impersonator here on
Kitty
here.
agrees.
Violent J, featuring your mom.
Samson, where, go home, Samson.
Baby, Yeah, okay, baby.
All right.
We still gonna party in the sewer, baby?
Yep, episode 100. Meet you there, bud.
Okay, baby. I'll bring the pills, baby, if you bring the horse.
Oh, I'll bring a lot of stuff, Samson.
All right, he's dead.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Poor Samson.
Yeah, he's just
Rip.
sorry, Samson. I mean, we tried to give him a time to shine, and I feel like he wasn't audible enough. He needs to speak more clearly, but I don't know if we can teach him that. I don't know.
But he did say the term email address.
Wow, he must be really serious about this business then.
And he actually said something. He almost said audiobook.
Wow.
he had a very roundabout way of trying to say audiobook, but that's what he meant. He was close.
I'm really proud of him for getting a sponsorship with audible.com.
He didn't even talk about Suboxone.
No, he didn't, did he?
He might be changing his ways.
Oh my
He just
God.
said whores once.
No, I know what's going to happen. He's going to
He
change
didn't have
his
enough time to
ways.
defile women, though. That's true. He didn't have
Yeah.
enough time to defile, like, really anything.
You give
Yeah.
him 5 minutes, he's defiled.
You gave him a
everybody.
second to blow himself over turtles.
Man, them turtles are really important to him.
Yeah, they are, man. We need to,
At least
I'm
might
glad
be
he does
something
have
to
something to keep
at
him
bay.
occupied.
Right. That's why I wanted to give him that time to shine.
Maybe the turtle's going to help him get off Suboxone.
And not to had you all distracted, but yes, I would like to be distracted by a mime.
You want to watch this, man?
I would love to watch this mime, and I'm still, God damn it, if we don't kill Samson, episode 100 is the mime episode.
Yes.
That's my
mime killed Samson.
I'm
Oh,
marking
shit.
it right
There's an
here.
idea.
Oh shit, I'm marking it right here, and if all else fails this Halloween, I have a treacherous idea.
Can we just get someone to dress up like a mime? That's really all we need, and just stay quiet.
feel
Or do
like
you
an-
really want an official mime, Kiwi?
Feel like we need an official mime,
Like,
man.
I want to see a certificate of like
Yeah.
mimeism.
Yes, me too, man.
Prove
Do they give a
yourself to us.
Is
Stupid
there a
mime.
mime school?
I actually, I was
I'm
wanting
sure there's
to.
mime school, dude. There's clown college.
I was wanting to play a song
Somebody asked Steve
along with this mime video just for our entertainment. Because as it is a mime video, it's like doesn't have any audio, so we just need something for the audio listeners and also something to go over top of the visuals here that we're gonna see. So over top of this, we're gonna listen to Alex Jones rant
Okay, I was gonna ask, why the hell did I see Alex Jones?
as an indie folk song. So here we go, and we're gonna watch the mime along with it.
Okay, this is gonna be therapeutic, probably. What a great way to close out a show. Man, this mime is displaying such anger. What's he? He's unzipping his pants.
Oh, it's out there.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that mime has the biggest invisible cock I've ever seen.
He just tied a knot in that thing.
Wow.
Wow.
In
he is,
public.
Thing's 2 feet
giving
long.
it his. Oh my God, he is fisting something.
What
in
is
there.
he doing to that person?
Oh my God.
Or into what is? At that height, it can't be a person, unless it's a.
He's getting head right now.
He opened it up really wide too.
Yeah.
How small is this person or dog or whatever he's fucking?
What?
That's not a hump.
It's not about the realism. It's abstract. It's art, you assholes. This is expression at its truest form.
I'm glad to see Onision has found secondary work.
What are you opening? Good gosh.
Damn.
There's a gentleman walking behind you, man. Stop. Have some decency, bro.
They're just smiling the entire time and fucking the shit out of something.
Well,
wish
he's
this was
thinking about what he's going to fuck next, I guess.
I wish this was an audition tape for us. For several mimes.
this.
I just honestly
Oh,
think
he's sipping some tea.
this is the best ending to a show we've ever had.
Oh man, it's over.
We'll suck self-centered crap. We don't even notice, and it's self rising up against us. Millions of parts.